In this project, we'll use a variable to determine the pitch that's playing on a speaker, and we'll change the value of that variable every time the void loop runs. Above the void setup, we need to create the variable we're going to use. First, decide the type of variable. This is an integer variable, shortened to int, and that means that it can only have whole number values, no decimals. Next, you name the variable. I named mine pitch. It could be tempting to name this variable tone, but because tone is the name of a function, the code's not going to allow you to use that as a variable name. Use an equal sign, and then give pitch a starting value. I found that the speaker sounds funny if it has a pitch of lower than 40 Hz, so I'm going to start my speaker there. In the void setup function, use the pin mode function and the arguments A5 and output to set up your speaker. The void loop uses a tone function with two arguments, A5 and pitch. In the past, we've defined the hertz that are going to play on the speaker with a number, like 500. That would play a tone of 500 Hz on port A5. Now, we're replacing that number value with a variable value. So the first time that this void loop runs, pitch is going to equal 40, and the code will run as if you had set the tone to A5, 40. The next line of code is pitch plus plus. This increases the value of our variable by 1. If pitch starts at 40, the first time the loop runs, pitch plus plus will make it 41. The second time the loop runs, it will be 42, and so on. The delay of 1000 milliseconds pauses the program here with the tone of A5, pitch playing. The first time this loop runs through, that means you're going to hear a pitch of 40 Hz for 1 second before the program reaches the end of the void loop, jumps back up, and plays the tone of pitch on A5 again, before increasing pitch now from 41 to 42, delaying 1000 milliseconds, reaching the end of void loop, and starting over, playing the pitch of 42, raising pitch to 43, delaying for 1 second, and starting over. When you play with the delay in this program, you'll find that you can make some really cool sound effects if you increase pitch fast enough.